we gotta get our numbers up. Okay, we gotta spend some time with me, just a little while with me this morning. I'm on the go. Being a mama, we're gonna talk about some stuff. We gotta talk about it, y'all. Plan to win, plan to win. We're gonna talk about some stuff. How y'all doing? Let's sure. I'm just having these type of conversations. When y'all come in, hit the like button. Let me take my scarf off. Y'all like, girl, take my scarf off. So, what I'm doing today, y'all, just letting y'all know what's going on because we gotta be we deal with real life over here. We deal with real life over here. Hey, all right. Make sure that we got everything on. Hit the like button. Guess what I had to do? So my son is so on point. I know something happened. I got this tool that you can. You know how YouTube. Hold on, let me make sure that we got good service too. All right. I'm gonna spend some time with the audience today. We gotta spend some time with y'all because basically what happened. It seems like because I have said things that people don't like, they have went on a hate campaign. So they think that you can't see when somebody dislike your video. So basically, I think what happened was when I said some things that these people didn't like in my live, they went in and on a hate campaign and started disliking my video. So that's why it was hard for the video to get started yesterday. Exactly. So that's what's been happening. And this, I told y'all, this is what happens with the Dolton politics thing. This is how it's called control opposition. So because they see that I'm coming out and I don't really, care about people's feelings, and I'm really trying to, because I'm asking God to guide me. I'm really trying. But you get to the point that you be sick of holding your mouth for people who don't give a damn about you or won't hold their mouth for you. There's some things that really need to be talked about. That's why I said we got to have a plan to win, y'all. We have to have a plan to win. That plan to win is for you. That plan is actually for y'all to have freedom. Freedom to be, freedom to talk, that none of this never happens to you. So I ran one of my videos through this platform, and it was more dislikes than likes. And last night, live, so that's what they did. They sent people over to my page to dislike my page. I see it. I got the proof. My son, my kids, they on point. So it's reverse dislike platform, and you can tell. So what they did was send people over here to particularly dislike my video instead of just ignoring me like I thought they'd love to do. They sent them over there. So that's why I'm over there. I'm like, bam, we about to do it again. We about to build this right back on up because you can't stop God. You can't stop a vessel of God. That's what I say. We got to plan to win, y'all, because what they don't want is, oh, this is so beautiful. I wish I could just go over there by this waterfall. What they don't want is for us to be able, or you to be able to speak your piece. They know that me, if y'all bring y'all issues to me, I'm going to find a way to bring it out. I'm going to find a way to bring it out, and it's going to be based on facts. I already put the bug out. I already put the word out that residents in Dolton and Thornton, if you have any issues that you feel is grossly neglected, hit me up. I already had about 3 people hit me up. And y'all like me. Y'all hot mess, man. I love you. You can't be acting up. There's a reason why y'all called me. I promise every single resident that has called me came in hot, like mad, on 10. Tired of the bullshit. Tired of the lies and manipulation. And I'm hearing it. And I'm glad that y'all are coming to me because you can see that I'm unbiased and y'all are speaking y'all piece on everybody. I love you guys. But as I mentioned, we got to have a plan. When y'all come and y'all have information for me, I need y'all to have a paper trail. If you have any issues coming up with an idea of how to create a paper trail, I will help you. Whatever your issue may be, it can be with inspection issues, they overcharging you, parking tickets, like gross parking tickets, too much, your water bills, these type of things. And whatever it is, I want y'all to come with the paper trail, and I could be able to do what I have to do to put the facts out there, because that's what we're gonna do here. This is the reason why. I thought they was just ignoring me. No, these motherfuckers went to hit the dislike button so my videos will stop. So again, like I said, it's not going to stop because I'm working with the Holy Spirit, and my plan is to help uplift people in their situation. Me, I'm not being uplifted here, obviously. But so this is what I want to tell y'all. We have to have a plan to win. The plan has to be strategic. So what I'm saying to people, once you call me or you come, there's only certain people the Holy Spirit will have me respond to. I don't know why. Some people hit my inbox and y'all don't get responses. Some people get really fast, and it's because God tell me to talk to you guys. And what I would say is, when you go talk to these people, don't do what Grace Levi do. Let me be the one to get canceled. Let me fight the cancelization. When y'all go talk to these individuals, do not allow them to use your passion against you. That's what they do. They use your passion against you. So I need you guys to make sure that when you go in front of those individuals, that you have that breakfast spot look like, yo, this place I'm in right now. I'm in Macon, Georgia. Macon look like Dolton. No, it's not as bad. I think if Dolton had the right people in it, as far as government officials, I think that Dolton would look like Macon, because Macon was kind of distraught. It was kind of like a dead zone, but they have brought a lot of businesses here, as well as there's a lot of important government facilities up here, like IE one, the nursing board is up here in Macon. So those particular entities bring consistent money to Macon, and that's some of the things that can happen in Dolton, where you bring certain government annex out there that you know is going to help fund the community. You know what I'm saying? Bring some type of stability to it. So that nursing board brings stability out here. They have a few hospitals out here and make it actually is two. They just opened two in, because I worked at both of them. I did contracts with both of them, and they have long term care. But not only that, that right there, I noticed when I contract years ago up here in Macon, that they started building hotels. So one thing beget to another thing if you bring the right things in your community. And that's why I say it's so important for us all to be able to talk, and all of us to be able to express ourselves, because you realize that people have different talents that you literally can use to cultivate your community. So I'm driving around here. I was going to look for a little breakfast spot, because my son see doing some technical stuff, okay? That's why it's very important. I'm living what I'm talking about. I'm living what you guys are living through. So I have a 21-year-old, and I have my daughter's about to be 19, but my son is 21, about to be 22, and he was in school for electrician. That didn't work out well because he didn't really like it, and it's hard for these kids to figure out what they like. But it was good that he had got the experience a little bit. I made sure that he was in something to try something, and now he's doing other stuff. So we'll talk about that later on. We ain't going to bring that out too much, but he's out here taking tests, getting certified in certain things, and making sure that he has the tools to actually function in society. And that is what I want for you, Dolton residents and Thornton residents, to have the tools to function in society without depending on your government. Um, this corruption goes way beyond Hilliard. That's why I don't have as much fire for Hilliard as other people have for Hilliard, because I know that this government corruption was deeply seated way before her, way before Riley Rogers, and the money, the laundering, and the inappropriate spending didn't just start with her. That's why I say it's so important for us to continue to pay attention to what's going on now in Dolton and Thornton, because if you close your eyes in the middle of a transition and just fall in love with whoever's there, then you're gonna be taking on a ride again. We're gonna be taking on a ride again. So that's the reason why, instead of them ignoring me this time, they sent people that disliked the video. I was surprised. I was like, oh shit, these people went on a hate train. You know what I'm saying? But it's sad too because when you have people who trying to plan and pay attention to stuff, then they kind of like trying to oust them. Now what I learned yesterday, because I'm gonna pull up the Dolton thing again. We're gonna do Thornton. That meeting was kind of dry, and I think the view that I got, shout out to Miss Nicole, it kind of got messed up when she pulled the camera down and said her arm hurt for some apparent reason when Miss Mary was talking. I didn't like that. So I will not use Miss Nicole's stuff no more. If you don't want me to use your stuff, it's okay. I know you try to block me because I said disparaging things allegedly towards you, but I just spoke my piece. I say a lot of encouraging things about her and how beautiful she is and nice, but as soon as you say something that somebody don't like, hey, do your thing, Mary, don't listen to them. And I said it. Don't listen to that where you saying don't talk about something now because you don't have the right to shut somebody up and tell them when to talk about it and when not because everybody's in their glory phase. And that's what they got mad at the last live. There were a few instances where they got mad at me. And I think they think that I like conscience in them. And I really don't. Like, literally. I popped up in some videos where God tell me to listen. Somehow I'll just pop in. I'm like, yo, let me hear something. And when I pulled up that conscious video most recently, it was a resident up there talking. And I don't listen to none of their bullshit because all they do is nonsense. One day I popped up on there prior and I caught them right in the middle of talking about Lexi. And I shut that shit down. I said, don't use my baby girl as a talking point or as a point of affliction to get your point across. And then you had Conscious and whoever that guy was, we're not talking about her, and we won't disrespect Cara. And that's all I said. Don't disrespect Cara. Ain't nobody beat. And Conscious try to pull me in bullshit like they always do, talking about, oh, are you going to apologize to Burgundy Blue? And I ignored it because that's all the fuck they want. So I don't, if y'all think that I like Conscious and I like that shit, I fucking don't. I just pay attention to certain stuff so I can hear what I need to hear. So after that happened, and I ignored that dumbass and her friend up there trying to lure me in, talking about jump on the link and defend yourself. I'm not fucking coming on your platform to defend myself to you. Who are you? You a fucking emoji. You're not even a human being. Like, stop it. Be a human first. Lead with love, and then I can fuck with you. Just because I don't say things the way y'all say don't mean I don't lead with love. I'm not beat, so don't think that. And I think I said that her name in that live, and they like, oh my God, Grace is on there, because they don't know whose side I'm on. But I'm not on none of y'all side. I'm on God's side. You see how they try to like click up? I don't want to click up because you guys want to control people's tone. Y'all want to control what people say and how they say it. And I will never be able to meet y'all expectations. I know that. I will never be able to. So why put you and me in that situation when I know I'm going to fucking rebel? I might as well just do my thing. I would never do that. So that's why I move the way I move. So basically, when I listen to Conscious Page one more time, because I could have been mad, like, fuck that. She fucking try to call me in, lower me up. You can't lower me, girl. So when I listen the next time, I hear a guy talking about Edward Steve and how he feel away about certain interaction and how he was his friend and things. And I like to hear that. I like to hear really what the residents are going through out there. Fuck the narrative they trying to put out there. So because they know that I listen to this stuff and I get a real perspective on people, they want me to shut up. And I'm not going to shut up. If you're mean, you're mean. If I say curse words and I say shit roughly, I say shit roughly. I say curse words. I'm real. So don't hide your character and think that is not going to show. Do you understand what time we are in? You know, when people say, oh, I see something in you. Like, they look at me and they be like, yo, like, that's a shining light, like something coming through you. Y'all see something in me that I don't even see too much. I'm still trying to build it up. But you can see an aura in me. You see something in me. Just like I can see something in you guys when you're not working with the right spirit. Or if you're working with the right spirit. It shines through. You cannot hide it. You cannot hide it. We got to plan for our future. So I'm bringing that up because I want y'all to know that I listen to whoever I want to, when I want to, and how I want to. I like to be informed. I like to listen to what people have to say, especially when it has substance. If they fucking don't got substance, then I just don't listen to them. So I I was riding with my son today, and I'm like, yo, we in Atlanta. We outside. I said, you know we in Sodom and Gomorrah, right? He's like, yeah, yeah. I said, these motherfuckers walking around here dead, living a life that they really believe is conducive to their success. Like they really killing themselves. We got mad scam artists. We got massive scam artists in Georgia, in Atlanta. Be careful. I'm just letting you know. That's what they do. Yo, we were out. My last meeting that we had last week, my son was helping me. This is how bad it is in Atlanta. I'm telling you, it's bad. So I'm talking to the person who showed up on to the seminar. Shout out to you. I appreciate you for giving me the opportunity to drop some Jews on you. And my son is talking to the security guard, and they talking for a long ass time. So then, after a while, when the person who came to the seminar left, I went to talk to the security guard, and he's like, what about the seminar? I really wanted to learn about it, but I'm at work. Da, da, da. He's like, I just want to tell you this. Your son, I ain't never meet nobody like him in the last 3 years. You're doing a great job with him. This dude 31. My son 21. He know things that I should have knew his age. I wish I knew what he knew. But what got me was not the praise from my son, was the fact that you outside and you are engaging people every day, and you telling me you haven't met somebody like my son in 3 years? He said his aura, his maturity, his intelligence. I was like, wow. And I'm on his ass about, get it together. It made me sit back like, yo, just fucked up out here. The status norm out here is finito. You telling me, and my son, you ain't seen nothing like that in 3 years, and I'm still on his ass to do better, be better? Be careful. Our world is reflecting something that you guys are thinking that's normal, and it's not. And when you see someone of the light, it's either going to make you extremely fucking nervous or it's going to open your eyes. And that's what I do for people. Either I'm going to make you extreme, I could do it. And that's what my son sparked in that dude. Like, yeah, they talking about real estate, they talking about he investing, they talking about stock brokerage companies, insurance, all types of stuff. Y'all, please, keep talking to y'all kids, keep talking to y'all young adults. Because you think they're not listening, but they really listening. This is real. This is real. This for the Levi family. Because I homeschool, so I thought I talked them into a frenzy. Like, they just wasn't listening to me no more. Because they're tired. I was their mama's social worker, teacher, cooker, cleaner, yeller, everything. And it got really rough over these last couple of years going through the transition with them. But I do know all of the things that I have talked about embedded in them actually came out now. And they see the flaws in the system. They're able to open their eyes and see things. And that's why it's so important for you, too, me, too, to be subjected to platforms and people who could continue to talk in manners that we may not be comfortable with. Because they sure enough was tired of the shit I was talking about. But they see it now as they live in life. Oh, snap. That's why she kept saying that. Oh, snap. That's why she kept saying that. Let that not be you years from now, that and then you're having a wake-up call and you're already down in a dump, that you got to be down in a dump to be pulled into realization. That's what a lot of this shit around us do. It keeps us confused. That's why I put that in front of that video. I put Darby talking about confusion. It wasn't just about the church. It's about what you keep inside. You keep it in you. You keep yourself subjected to confusion. And that's what they want you to do. Literally, I heard somebody say, go to this content creator if you want information about law. I never even tell y'all come to me if you want information about law. Go to a fucking lawyer. That's how scrambled they got your fucking mind. They say go to this content creator who's not a lawyer. She's not a lawyer. I never tell y'all to come to me for legal advice. And I literally is a certified legal nursing consultant. I literally worked with lawyers and helped them solidify cases based on things that I fucking found. And I never say come to me and get your legal advice. Yo, y'all living in confusion, baby. That's confusion. That's dangerous. That's why they want to. I have to say that. That's why they went on a dislike campaign against me, because I'm gonna tell you the real shit. Don't do that. Even in my live seminars, I'll be like, yo, I'm a legal real estate consultant. I consider myself an expert. I'm a legal nursing consultant, but I would never say come to me and get your law. Go to a lawyer. They want y'all confused. You know Atlanta is full of scam artists. That's why I'm really funny who I deal with. Most people I have met out here literally are trying to get something out of you or use you. Get your ID, get something. It's sad. But the thing is that in Georgia, what I've learned, don't fall for it, is a nice nasty. I had to learn that. These motherfuckers be nice as hell to you and stab you right in your chest. That's why that soft talk, that soft bullshit talk, I don't fall for it. Because I can read your spirit. My veil is off. I see who you are. You're a chaos emerald. You say you for the people, but nah. Like, it's so bad in Atlanta. My son, his first friend, his first best friend from what, fourth grade until all the way to 8th grade. This nigga set my son up. They were best friends. They said and I started seeing the changes in him. I'm like, yo, why he acting like this? This is a little weird. Yo, my mama instant kicking. I'm telling you, they breeding people to be like this. Be mindful of the soft talk. Y'all want somebody like me where you can see where I'm feeling away, and I'm gonna tell you, because anybody who won't tell you how they feel, won't tell you where your downfall at, they're your fucking enemy. They setting you up. Any real friend, any real mother will tell you what it is. So you'll be right, like, yo, that ain't right. Don't move like that. You're going to get in trouble. Oh, girl, go ahead, do what you got to do. Cheat on your man. Go ahead, do this, scam this. That's not your friend. So when I saw that dude set my son up literally to be a mule, I knew shit was fucked up. That was his friend for like 6-7 years. I really had to open my eyes, but I knew it because his mama was on some scam shit. And at the beginning, I'm telling you, you got to have discernment. Stop looking at people with the mama name. I'm going to give you mama name is Diva. It's a beautiful girl. She into selling this, selling that. Now, as we first started talking, she like, yo, I got mad clothes. I could sell you. I know somebody who boosts, who could get you a whole bag of clothes. That's where we fell off. Go talk to the people. Go talk to the people you're around so you can know what their character is. You see what I'm saying? Hold on 1 second. I hope y'all been hearing me like nice and clear. Go talk to the people so you can see what their character about. Because once she said to me, oh, I got to get you like a big bag of clothes for $50, I was like, ugh. This is why I don't fit in. Because I work with the Holy Spirit. The first thing that came to my head was like, yo, you remember when your house got broken in and they took all your electronics and sold that shit? That's the first thing that popped in my head. I was like, oh, nah, I don't get down like that. I don't buy stolen goods. Like, I'm straight. I ain't even thinking about the police. I don't even fuck that police shit. I'm thinking about my morals. I'm thinking about karma. How the fuck I felt when my shit was broken into and all my electronics was taken, and I'm still struggling as a single. Well, at that time, my kid's father was locked up. I got my first apartment when my daughter was born. Like, I was getting a new apartment, and they set me up. the landlord cut off the hot water in the middle of winter, and I had to get them kids ready for school and daycare. So I had to go to my mama's house the first night. I moved all my shit in, and they straight wiped out all my electronics. I've been there, done that. So my moral compass is a little different. So mom saw that I wasn't beat, but I saw that mom was a scam artist. Next thing, mom came and told me, because they thought they cheat. They think that shit is cute. She like, yeah, I work for this company, and this guy been flirting with me, and I started with him, but he married, and his wife came here to the job, went off and everything, and I told her, you need to talk to your man, because that's your man. That's who he deal with you. I deal with him. These are people out here in Atlanta. I said, huh? I said, what? She was like, that ain't my business. I said, you are sleeping with a married woman, man. Y'all in the same company, working together. Y'all supposed to be like team building, and all of these rumors going on. Oh, you know me and her wasn't friends after that. Right? No, I gave her one more chance, too, and she did some other shit. I had a dream about her, and she actually did it. She actually did what was in my dream. I'm prophetic. I can't help it. I have to admit it. And that's another thing why they don't want you to fuck with Grace Levi. Y'all need to hit the like button. I need y'all to go on all my videos, get me back in the algorithm, because they have sent people over here to dislike my videos because I said things that they just don't like. You see what I'm saying? Pretty prophetic. With that lady, I had a dream, and I'm going to jump off that and go back to what we were talking about. But I'm just giving y'all real life shit. This how people is out here, and they think that shit normal. And I'd rather be by myself than be with motherfuckers like that, like living like Sodom and Gomorrah. So not only that was it, so boom, I tried to give her another chance. I was having this doctor was having a party, and I invited her to the party, and I kind of told her like, I don't know about this doctor. I like him a little bit, but But regardless of the situation, if I invite you to the party and you know I kind of like we be flirting a little bit, but I'm trying not to. I'm trying to wait till after my contract to talk to him because I don't want to do that. Why we went to the party, everything good. Why the next day this broad came out and told me they had a full conversation. She got his number, all types of shit. And I was like, when the fuck did this happen? Like, we were literally side by side the whole night. I don't know how this happened. But I couldn't get mad because me and him didn't talk. We just flirted a little bit. But it showed me her character and how slick she was. I said, this is a magician. Because I couldn't see how that happened. But prior to that, I had a dream. I had a dream that she did the same exact thing. That she was trying to take another lady's boyfriend right in front of them. And I was just watching on the sideline in my dream. And she ended up doing it again. These people are destiny snatchers out here. These people are faith snatchers out here. And they have them all in your area too, in Illinois. These people are connected to covenants through Freemasonry. We have women who practice masonry as well. They call Eastern Stars. We have people that practice this dark magic they call Ifa out here. Ifa magic is a form of voodoo. They do this shit. It's not a joke. And it be regular ass people. Like, and I'm glad God exposed me to all of that and let me rebuke it. Because when I used to go to this place called Yee Yee's Botanica, I used to go in and I used to see hood dudes go in there to get voodoo done. Nice girls with booties, all types of stuff going there to get shit done. And I'd be like, yo, what the hell? A lot of people dipping it, so y'all be careful of what y'all dealing with. I'm telling y'all what's out there. I'm not hiding nothing from y'all. But when you're mesmerized by people who are deviant, people who want to stop your creativity, your freedom, to control the narrative, and to make them feel good, you need to be happy. You need to really pay attention to that, because that's going to be the death. That's going to be the death of you. That's why we got people in here like Elon Musk and Trump, because when the critical issues needed to be talked about, you got them people, they people around like, don't talk about that. That's disparaging. Nah, fuck that. We talking about all of that. Because if y'all don't, y'all gonna have what Trump calls shithole country. Y'all gonna go into civil war the same way that Haiti going to civil war. Because you're gonna have people with pockets of people fighting different battles and not on the same plane. And then when shit hit the fan, stopping y'all resources because your government already fucking up with the tariffs and everything. So just imagine when we have pockets of militias in America fighting for all types of different stuff. You really have to have discernment on who you deal with. We're dealing with rare times. Be careful. The confusion is real. I ain't asking you to choose me. I ain't asking you to choose this person. I need y'all to choose right for y'all because you're going to be at the end dealing with it. So let me get back on to what we were talking about earlier. I'm waiting for my son to finish up this stuff. I'm trying not to get myself tagged up in nothing, wrapped up in nothing else this morning because I want to save my energy for my seminar so I can really just give it my all. But the Dolton Thornton residents, the ones that's really like serious about you addressing critical issues without being censored and controlled, I think that I will be able to really help you guys because I can help y'all execute a plan to actually get some facts. So I need y'all guys to execute it correctly. Use y'all cameras. Write down your communication. Illinois is a two-state recorder, so you need permission to record certain people, but not the elected officials. So if you have conversations with them and you want to record, you should be able to record. They have an issue with that. That means that there's something weird going on. Especially if you're feeling uncomfortable with that elected official. I have a few residents that said they have talked to a few people that's in elected positions right now, and they've been talked to them about issues years ago and continue to talk to them about issues. People who sit on your board, and they disregarded it. They act like they were going to do something and say, chill, don't worry, don't put the paperwork in, I got this, and nothing get done. Shout out to you. You know what I'm talking about. I'm going to have to, you know what we're doing here. You see what I'm saying? And nothing gets done. So that person sitting back watching this member of the board acting like shit about to happen, ain't nothing happen. That's how they get y'all. But I'm the bad guy for bringing this shit up. They don't want me to bring this truth out. So I'm still not calling out names like I can call out names. There's so many numerous stories of what y'all did. So y'all rather send someone on hate campaign to dislike me and get two Atlanta scam artists allegedly. Right now, take a picture. Fuck are you doing? Anybody want to bring chaos to a situation like this? It's telling you the intention is wrong. What I really think, like I said, don't depend on y'all verbally telling these people what's going on. Write it down. Write a letter. Send it to that person. Send it to someone who is connected to the apartment. Like, for instance, you have a problem with inspection. There's people who, the dog problem in Dolton. The dog problem. Now, I was watching Trina, and Trina's and other people too. I think somebody else. They caught a few pictures of dead dogs in Dolton. And I think, and I'm like, yo, God is showing me what's happening because I'm having issues in my area. I have a guy across the street from me who's harboring cats. So it's big ass alley. Like, these motherfuckers big. They in my bushes. They shitting on my lawn. They chilling in my gazebo. I'm like, yo, they fucking wildin'. And I called the city, and the city don't have an ordinance for cats to regulate cats, so they can't really pick them up. And we don't have a animal control either. Our animal control fall under Henry County, not under my little town. So when I call my town, they like, we don't have one. Da 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 da. No, I call Henry County. Henry County said, no, you need to call them. And I call my town, the code enforcement, and they call back Henry County. Like, no, you got to go check this out. Because they was sending me on a dog and pony show. Same thing with y'all. We don't have animal control. So I'm saying to myself, I'm getting so fucking pissed off with these cats that I'm in a spiritual struggle. Like, yo, I'm about to poison these cats. And it came to my head like, oh, snap. That's what's happening in Dolton. Somebody is poisoning the dogs because they sick of it. Because the town is not taking care of it. Y'all have no animal control. I think that should be one of the resources that Dolton Township, maybe, since Dolton Township is supposed to be a resource for these municipalities, I think that Dolton Township, some of that funding should go to animal control. If Dolton can't do it, because Dolton already messed up their license and all that stuff. We talked about that. But now you're gonna have animal cruelty problem. That's why I was praying on. I was like, God, I don't want to go to hell, but I'm gonna have to catch these cats. I'm thinking about putting the border around. If they come out, I'm like, ping, ping, ping. I'm sorry, I got BB guns, not just regular guns. That's how stressful it is. But I understand what y'all go through. So I was saying, like, boom, there has to be some type of form that you guys can make these complaints. So, one, do y'all have a neighborhood watch? And that's not only for crime, but that's for things that go on. Do y'all have a way that y'all can actually bring in, or I think out there would be more safe because of the type of people you have, to actually have an anonymous platform where people can put their complaints in. Because of the people that you have around you and the elected officials that are retaliatory, I really do believe there should be an anonymous way that people can put complaints in. Not only about the crime that's going on in their area and the conditions, but also the animals that are just roaming around dangerously. And then, wait, this is how God works. It's so funny because I was talking to my Uncle Daddy, and I call him my Uncle Daddy. I really was not making jokes when I was talking about Darius Wilson's niece, because I call my Uncle Daddy because I love him so much. He's been there for me. So when she said that in the video, it made me think about it. Like, oh, when I called my Uncle Daddy and told him about it, he told me, he was like, yo, your grandmother did something like that back in the day in Newark, where I'm from. They were having the animal control problem where it was packs of stray dogs walking down the street, just doing their thing. And he was like, one day he saw her making something, and she turned to him and told him, shut up and don't tell nobody. And she put food in the backyard, and the dogs came back there, and then after that they ain't never come back there again. I said, you ain't putting me in hell. I've been praying. I don't want to hear them cats on my block, but I've been praying. So I'm going through what y'all going through. So I'm trying to find ways to mitigate these things when my town don't have ordinance and stuff like that. So I'm already moving forward with that, where I have I got a letter typed up. I'm gonna print it and I'm gonna put it all on my neighbor's box and ask them to email me and let me know if they're having this issue, so we can move forward and get them to put an ordinance in, so they can have some type of control of how many cats these people have. So basically, the people was like, we know it's an issue. All we can do is go to them and talk to them to see if we can help replace the cats, like rehome them. But she was like, what it is that cats get pregnant every 4 months, and they can have at least 4 litters, four kittens. So and it was crazy because when the neighbor came out, I was like, I'm scooping up cat shit because they choose to have part of my beautiful garden as they thing. Because once cats choose where they pee, that's where they pee. Oh no, I'm getting rid of them. I got the shovel in my hand. I'm on the phone with the people, and they come out their driveway. I'm like, ma'am, what's up? Why you got so many cats at your house? She was like, girl, I don't know. We're trying to get rid of them. It's just that they're coming out of nowhere. And she's like, but I gotta go to work. Yo, people are out of their mind. You got cats making cats out of cats, and you can't even get rid of them. Do you see what I'm saying? We got to come together, guys. That's what I'm telling you. I understand your plight. I'm not here just an outsider talking. I'm living this plight with y'all from a different spot. I'm sorry, babes. My phone over it. I had to cool my phone down. I apologize. We was talking about them cats. We was talking about ordinance, getting ordinance done. So that's what I'm going to do, y'all. I'm going to start a petition in my neighborhood. See, can we attend the next board meeting and see, can we get an ordinance in to get these cats out before I have to go to condemned. I don't want to go to hell. I've been talking to God, arguing like, what I'm supposed to do, God? I don't want to go to hell because I'm gonna have to kill these cats. I don't want to be like my grandmama. I'm breaking generational curses. I got jokes. But I understand what y'all guys going through. Y'all not going through it by yourself. I apologize. My thing paused because my phone overheated. So I had to get it to cool down. What you got going on, baby? I don't think my thing charging. I'm just chopping it up with you guys because one, I got to get back in the algorithm because I got in trouble. They sent their people over here to dislike my videos. Like, so you can ignore my videos, but I had got this reverse dislike app and I saw it. So that's what they did because I started talking about people and they fell away. But you can't stop people from talking. So I want y'all to know this. Because I don't want to get Mary in trouble because this is what's happening too. I'm not connected to Mary. I'm not connected to nobody. So don't connect Mary to me and say that, oh, Grace Levi connected to Mary, because what happened yesterday was gross and disgusting. Right when she went to talk, that's why I will never, Miss Nicole, I will wait till Lansing put their thing out. I will never use your video again because of the level of disrespect that you have for Mother Mary. Point blank, period. Your feelings was hurt because I said something disparaging. You literally like disrespected her as your new elected official and someone that has been fighting hard for y'all. Like, I really got it showed. I really had respect for you, Miss Nicole, and I still do, but you really showed me a side. Like when I looked in the camera and I was like, wow, I hope I don't see a demon coming out. I hope I don't see a demon coming out. You can't hide that under makeup. You can't hide that under a wig. You can't hide that under nice talk. Yup. I'm going to say what I want to say. So it is what it is. You know that was wrong. So Mary is not on my side. She don't know me. I don't know her. But I'm going to tell y'all, Mary going to get a lot of shine on my platform. Especially because I really feel like she has a lot of integrity. Somebody crazy. Let me block this person. Alright. Somebody, you saw what they did? You saw how somebody came in my thing talking about some YouTube about the. You heard that? You saw that? Something about YouTube. I just blocked that person. That's not YouTube. That YouTube don't send you stuff under your live video. That person about to send a link to me. You see how the scam artist this is? Huh? The scam artist just came under me. It said YouTube Team IT. This is what they doing. You see what they did? They came under my video and talking about it's gonna be $14.99 to stream. And if I was dumb, I will be waiting for that person, YouTube IT team, to send me a letter and me hit the link and me pay them directly. Do you see where the scams come in at? That's what I'm telling you. It's certain things that these people do. They allegedly got connections. Most recently, I told y'all every time I get into a little trouble or I get a little talk about people that they don't want me to talk about, somebody try to hack my stuff. So most recently, and it happened a few times that they tried to hack my LinkedIn page for my business, and they never could get in. But about a few weeks ago, someone basically created an app authentication thing. You know what I'm saying? And they changed my code. They had got in, they had changed my profile, all types of shit. And I just got links in to freeze it and reactivate it. And LinkedIn all weird. They gave me access to somebody else's account. I said, I'm over it. So I'm telling you, technology is there. When you are fighting against people who allegedly got connections, these are the things that happen. That happened a few times, especially when I had got on LNC by popping in my shit and being disrespectful towards Alexis when I was talking about Alexis and he brought up nonsense. That happened again where people were trying to access my stuff. This is what I'm going through, y'all. That's why you'll never shut me the fuck up. You could keep trying to access my stuff, sabotage my page, and I'm not going to shut up. I'm straight Haitian. I'm a Levi. We will fight for our rights until we have nothing. Why would you bow down to the oppressors so they could treat you more like a dog? Why would I bow down to you guys who really don't like me or want to control my narrative so you can treat me like a dog and walk on eggshells and walk on fucking glass bottles because y'all, if I say something you don't like, then I'm blackballed. Just fucking do what you do now. That's why I'm the way I am now. That's why I said just do it now. At least I know that I said what I said and I'm not my person. I didn't sacrifice myself to cater to people who would never like you anyway. Do you see what I'm saying? So my LinkedIn page finally got hacked after they tried so many times. So I will be starting a new LinkedIn page. It, it's there, but it's like now I can't access it. I'm looking at my LinkedIn page from the outside, prime time, and I've been trying to get LinkedIn to fix it. But at this point, I'm not going to stress myself. I know because I think that person, whoever wanted access, I got to do my hair, y'all. I've been working too much. Whoever wanted access, they want to define who I am. Do you see what I'm saying? They want to have interactions under me to make it seem like it's me, try to sabotage my business. Like, literally. It'd be the middle of the night. I get stuff. This is what I've been going through since dealing with Dolton. So that's why I'm like in Dolton. That's why I don't care. I don't care. Y'all will never scare me. So I do want y'all to know, just talking, that I'm not connected to Mary. Do not blackball her on the behalf of me. She's going to say a lot that makes y'all uncomfortable. But I pray to God that I'm able to highlight everything that she says because it was totally appropriate and totally worth her because she knew she was going to get black backlash by bringing up St. Patrick's. She knew she was going to get backlash. But that's sad. How the fuck you can get backlash for bringing up something that's literally detrimental to your community? Not only possibly the financial compromise and things like that, but the whole structure in itself may not be safe. That was something that was brought up a long time ago by Kiana in the meeting, a long time ago. And someone have that clip circulating around, but you're gonna ignore it and you go sit your black ass in these buildings, and then what if the building collapsed? Then who you want to sue? You see what I'm saying? But Mama Mary was wrong for bringing up that it's still something wrong, and the other lady was wrong for bringing it up the last meeting that something's wrong with St. Patrick. She asked, "Is they supposed to be having events there? Why is it open?" We already know Mama Mary came with the receipts. She whatever she have, I never seen it, but she says she have it. She have inspection papers, and these inspection papers can't be right. That's why we following up. So I need y'all to hit the like button, go down all my videos, get me back in the algorithm because they sent they whole whatever over to dislike my videos, and they call themselves passing the torch from one creator to these other content creators so they can control y'all narrative. But nah, ain't no passing no torch. People up. People sick of it, especially the ones that I talk to in the background. They fucking sick of it. That's why they said the whole everybody gotta go because they watched this all these years. But what I try to do was give the trustees a benefit of the doubt because I saw them fight so hard. They fought so hard. That's why I gave them a bit of. But those residents, they wanted them all out. It wasn't just crazy Cassandra, Tiffany 2.0. It wasn't. It's more people that's coming under these platforms who they're saying is crazy, even though they are. Because I'm gonna tell you, I don't fuck with Conscious. I don't like that lady. It's not. It's something about her soul I don't like. But then I listen to the people who come on her show sometimes, and they're able to speak their piece as residents, and you're hearing stories, their own stories. That's what I want to hear, their stories, and that's not considered mess to me. That's their situation, and those situations highlight the behaviors of these elected officials that they had encounters with maybe years ago, even now, when we should hear it. Real. I'll show y'all my good, bad, and ugly. And that's why I think I should have so much respect for me. And I have respect for y'all. Because y'all see good, bad, and ugly. I'm not hiding nothing. Like, y'all know what to expect from Grace Levi if you say this. Y'all know what to expect if this is happening. But when you have somebody that's smiling and pretending that they're nice, that's deviance. They're gonna go behind your back and do something so fucked up. I would rather have somebody like me in front of me, like, yo, she mad, she about to blow up, we about to talk about this, that, instead of me being quiet, go back, plot on it, like, yeah, I'm about to fuck up your whole life. That's the deviant shit that y'all like. That's what's up. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool beings. That's not. It's not cool at all. Mm-mm. So, as I mentioned, I made a suggestion, like I always do. I think y'all should have an anonymous platform. Maybe I could suggest that to the trustees and y'all new mayor. Everything I'm saying, even though I don't think that Jason House is perfect, but I do think Jason House is a good man. I think that Jason House is going to make some significant changes. I'm going to say this. I just said this to my son. I said, damn, are you a male? Are you a man? I'm like, no, I'm just real. And I'm sick of women having to be masculine and us having to take the lead. We need more men like Jason House. We need more men like Danash and more men like Son. That's cool, calm, collective. Just lay back. Think about stuff. Smart. Ain't gotta be running their mouth off like females to get a point across. That's why I told you I'm not used to so many males just talking like females. I don't care. I came up in a single parent household. I seen a lot of that. My son grew up in a single family female household. Okay, parent household, and I made sure that he is masculine. Yes, we all can't be emotional in here arguing. Let the female argue and you see it and come with the logic and the comment. Chill. Let's think about it. Da 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 da. And that's the role my son played. That's why I think I got respect for someone like Debt Free Dad, because when I watch Debt Free Dad, I don't hear his commentary being like gossip. It's not catty. He's analyzing things from his actual legal perspective because he's a lawyer and he talks like a man. Shout out to Debt Free Dad. I appreciate you. Shout out to your family, your wife and kids. They are lucky to have a man like you. Y'all, you probably ain't perfect. Ain't nobody perfect. But at least I see the potential where you, that messy shit, we need more men like Jason House and Danash. Let me put this up here, out there. I think if they get rid of Holmes, and they better, and I think they could. I think it's a time between when the mayor is elected that he can petition to get trustees removed. I read that article to you guys where Riley Rogers was trying to get Tiffany Hunt and Stan Brown removed. And I think it was around his election time, but he fell short because of signatures. So I really think that they can get Holmes out. If they get Holmes out, then I think he should be replaced with Danash. I would love to see House and Danash work together. I think they will make an amazing team. They will neutralize some of that feminine type of aroma that's going around with all that cattiness and talking. They boss up and get control of that board. I really do. I'm praying that they pull the Holmes out, and they need to pull Stan Brown out. Stan Brown gotta go. Stan Brown is a snake. Stan Brown is just getting in where he fit in, and that's another thing that they got mad at me about. No disrespect, Miss Nicole. You're hugging people who are snakes, and that's why she said I was disparaging her. You hug Keith Freeman. They don't just they deserve a hug from you if that's what you want. In my eyes, they don't deserve no hug. They did enough detriment to the community. I think Stan Brown got a lot of money out of them youth program. Like that what was it? The lawn program? Nothing got done. Them people driving around them trucks was drug dealers. Y'all saw the video where the guy was smoking weed, toting guns in Thornton Township truck. That was under them. They supposed to have been cleaning up. That's Stan Brown. He deserve a hug and a second chance, and I'm wrong, and I'm the one that should be disliked. I get the dislike train to come on my page. Go get that. Go get that app. Y'all can see when people dislike your page. You can see how many people dislike. In that video, they did it right in the middle of my live because I started talking about it. They was like, oh, basically it felt the way like, how you gonna use the video that she's recording and then say something about her? I can say what I want. It wasn't nothing bad like she's a horrible person. I don't agree with it. I didn't agree with what she said. Damn, that made me terrible. When I said everything else good I said about it, it didn't matter. That's ridiculous. So that was one of the things that they were mad about. Why? Fuck, lock that nigga up. Lock Keith Freeman up. Hunt, lock his ass up. They don't deserve a hug. Stan Brown, I had sympathy for him at first. I told y'all I felt bad for him because I thought he was green. But he's not dumb. Stan Brown is not dumb. He's smart. He know what he's doing. Him and his wife. Just like Keith Price and his wife. All these people jumping on different boards, getting 3 and 4 different paychecks. They gotta go. So that was another reason why they went on the dislike train, because that's what I said. So I want y'all to know before they go around and making up shit talking about she talk bad about people. This is exactly what I said. Why you hugging Stan? Why you hugging Keith Freeman? What the fuck? Why? It's ridiculous. Yeah, it says no, YouTube feeds off of hate. These people need love. They mad. And I be trying to give love, but then when you give too much love, it be taken as weakness. My kindness, it be taken as weakness. And then when I don't say what I want to say, honestly, it really hurt me. I don't know how it don't hurt y'all. I be hurt. I be like, no, I can't. I be having to tell the truth. How do y'all hold all of this bad stuff that y'all heard or learned about people? How do y'all hold that in and just act like they didn't do it? Y'all so much better than me. I forgive people, but I don't deal with them. I don't erase it like, okay, it never happened. Just new slate. You can still come in my house after you rob my shit. No, I'm different. That's weird. I don't know how to do that. I forgive people, but I'm not. I look at that as suicidal. You literally know this is an artist or a money launderer, but nah, he ain't gonna do that to me. He ain't gonna do that to me. I heard this story most recently of this lady. She beautiful black lady, beautiful. She married a convicted murderer. Y'all heard that story? And then now they got 2 that basically they went and did like the long visit for the weekend, and he murdered her. He choked her. And he had life in prison. What is wrong? Well, beautiful. Why would you? Oh, they can change their life. And are they showing you that? What have they shown that they changed their life? Fuck they words. Come on. You gonna forgive people to your death? That's what I'm afraid of. Because I have seen people who have taken things back and dealt with people and got set up. And that was from the gang side. That was from the street side. Because they grew up together as young boys. They went to 2 different sets. And then they would use that person to get that person. Because they used that friendship or whatever as a host to get that other person. Maybe I think too deep. That you're not going to catch me slipping like that. If you have an affinity, everybody on the internet is saying this about you, or all of your background is saying this about you, I'm just going to disregard it. Let me tell you this. I had said something about Mary. I was like, yo, because Trina came out and talked about her background. And y'all remember Jedediah did the whole thing talking about it or whatever. And I was like, yo, that background is heavy to be a cop. It's heavy. But I had to reevaluate the length of time it was. Not only that, but what Mother Mary been doing. She been putting in that fucking work. I'm talking about redemption. If whatever she did in the past was bad, she redeemed her motherfucking self. That's why I have respect for her. Because whatever was shown that I was able to look myself and see that Trina wasn't lying, I was still able to look and see myself that Mother Mary has integrity. That Mother Mary, every time that Jedediah was trying to do something crazy, she was talking him off the ledge and really trying to get him to do right. Out of everybody around him, I saw she had an integrity that was different. I saw that she ain't take no bullshit. So I had to reevaluate Mother Mary based on that of what I saw. People can be redeemed, but it's that of what you see them do. And there's a lot of background that I heard about other people, and that's why I'm not really talking about them heavy or have that much admiralty for you, because what I have seen you do or watching is not too far astray from what your fucking past has said you did. Except for, only thing that's different is that you got a whole bunch of people around you trying to make you seem like you different. That's why I got massive respect for Mother Mary. You don't have to be perfect, but what you shown, consistency. She that I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. And I'm gonna fuck with her. And I pray that I could get good clips of everything she says, because she's gonna bring up the facts. And as she said in the beginning, I'm gonna say something that's gonna make y'all upset. Why the fuck does she have to say that? Because she know what animal she's dealing with. We got people who want to be, literally, you want to be gentrified and you didn't know it. You want to be gentrified and gratified. Gentrified meaning you want your shit taken from you, don't even know. You want your freedom taken away from you and you don't even know. Because it's being taken from you when you can't express yourself. You know what I mean? You don't have to be disrespectful, but your freedom is taken away from you when you're afraid to talk. Your voice do matter. Your perspective do matter. It's probably so important it can change a whole scenario. But because you're quiet and you're afraid, because the control opposition, you're not saying anything. I need y'all to hit the like button and to get me back in the algorithm, because they went on a hate train. And don't worry, I still got mad love for you, Miss Nicole, but I will never use your videos. I don't have to kiss ass. I can literally just wait until Lansing put out a clear video that they're not choosing who they want to record and not. Unbiased. Real. And I still got mad love for you. I'm just not beat. I do want to send a shout out to Miss Vivian. I got to say it. I was looking at her video yesterday, and I saw her face. I read the spirits. I read the spirit of a person. Something happened to Miss Vivian. And I'm like, yo, it's another spirit. Like, she calm. I see a little bit of light coming through you. So I commend you. Whatever it was that had you aggressive and mad and hateful, I don't know. It must have neutralized, because yesterday I was looking at your video. I was looking in your face. I was like, oh, God, look at that. That spirit off of her. I saw it. So keep on doing what you're doing, because that whole dark cloud that you had around you, it lift up. I did see it. It's real. It did lift up. I was like, oh, snap. God was like, you see what I could do? Did you see what I could do, girl? I was like, oh, shit. Shit done lighten up. You got some light coming through you. So shout out to you, Miss Vivian. I hope whatever was on you didn't jump to Miss Nicole, because Nicole was looking kind of dark. I was looking at you, Miss Nicole. Don't be filled with the darkness. Dare that you of be one of that light you will be of. You can be filled with darkness. It's what you put inside of you. It's all that shit you put inside of you. All that shit they saying. Oh, hold on, see, it's 11 o'clock. My sunseed should be hitting me up. Hold on, y'all. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second, because I gotta pick up my sunseed so I can get back down, because we got to do this. I gotta do my seminar today, dog. I'm excited. I'm hoping that every week we get more and more people. I'm going to be recording as I always do. Hold on, I'm going to be recording. I hope I got the right address here too. I'm going to recording as I always do. So you're going to see the video. If y'all didn't see the video of last week's of what I talked about, we're going to I uploaded it. I'm sorry. I'm trying to make sure that I got the right directions here. I'm like, it's getting 11 o'clock. I'm just over here talking to you guys. I figured I'm just going to let y'all get to know me again. Y'all know, it's like, I know you, Grace Levi. It's just because they went on the hate train and I really saw it. I was like, oh shit, these niggas went to dislike my videos. And I got the proof. I ain't never get that many dislikes ever. And then yesterday, it was like my once they do that to you, it's hard for your notifications to go out. So I think that's why my notifications didn't go out yesterday. That's cool. I just gotta smile. I keep my head up. I'm used to getting in trouble. My favorite resident had hit me up, was like, I need to talk to you about your video. And I was like, oh shit, what I do in my head. I was like, I don't know what I did in this one. And I say, hey, am I in trouble? She started bugging out. I was really nervous, like, damn, because I don't want her to be too mad at me. I'll be really, now her, I care about her feelings. And I know she don't want me to be like, going out of pocket. So her, I care about her feelings. So I was like, I'm in trouble again. She's like, girl, no. I was like, oh shit, okay. Thank you. It's like my mama. I got mamas out there that's checking me, and I appreciate you. Like I told, without you, I probably would not have been growing the way I have. I probably would have been more emotional because I didn't have support. And it's really hard to not have support, especially when you know you have a mission, when something's driving you. Like, something drove me to go all the way to Illinois for that butterfly release. Like, I drove out there by myself. And the devil tried to stop me, not God. Y'all know I caught a flat tire right as I was leaving out of Atlanta. Hit a pothole, like, bam, boom. I had to get a new tire right in the middle of the night. And I ain't tell nobody. I ain't call nobody. I ain't do nothing but call the guys. They came out fixing my tire. And as soon as I got back on the road, I said, you ain't stopping me, God. I mean, the devil. Not God, the devil. I said, you ain't stopping me. I knew it. And I still made it down there safe by myself. And I didn't have a lot of money. This transition started with my nursing career for the last 2 years or so. I've been battling leaving and staying, leaving and staying. So at that time, I was battling leaving and staying. I was in between contracts. And then I had got down to my last dollar. And I was like, fuck it, I got to grind. And then I had got a contract in Jersey. And that was around the time where Ink Super Producer had tried to, like, fade me. And I really needed friendship. I really needed support because I was going through a lot. Like, y'all see, I've been disclosing stuff to y'all, and basically changed my whole career path there. It was pretty hard for me, but I'm grateful because I don't know what tomorrow will have store for me. And I'm taking it one day at a time and creating my own. And I want y'all to create your own. Y'all see my journey. I'm showing y'all my journey so y'all can see that you can do it. I've been a single mother since both day my kids been born. And I've been able to be, because I always said I wanted to be a housewife. And God ended up making me a house ain't wife. I never got married, but I was able to be a housewife because I always was home for my kids. I worked overnight. I had nannies. I was always there for them. So I was able to be that type of parent for them. So he allowed me to. But it was been a hard road as well because I had to dedicate everything, like just everything to them in nursing. So that's why this part of the transition that y'all seeing now, where I'm redefining who I am, my womanhood. I started being a mother at 18, 19. I got 18 pregnant, 19. And then had my daughter at 20. I never could really be me. At that time was where you're supposed to define yourself and be who you are. And I was very strong in who, that's why I survived Newark and I got out of it. But it's still, now I'm cultivating my womanhood outside of motherhood, my community hood, because I want to be here for the community. That's what I used to do prior. That's why I'm the type of person I am. Like, I really want to empower the community. So I never just dealt with so many people who were like this. that try to control your narrative. When you're in Jersey and you're a place from where I'm from, everybody could be great. Yo, everybody dope as fuck in Jersey. It's about being swaggy, wavy. Like, we don't hate on nobody. Now, we won't tell you where we got our kicks from and stuff like that, but we like, yo, them shit's dope as hell. You think we mad, we want to rob them, or we want, nah, that shit's hot. How you do that? Like, we uplifting people, we uplift each other in Jersey. Word up, I'm gonna keep it real. And it's so eclectic. Like, it's so many different races and ethnicities that that's how I can smell hatred, because it's a different tone. It's that's the dope part about where I'm from. You could be fucking great and not even have shit. And that's why I feel like I could be great without nothing. I don't need the codification of y'all, because we just be on our own vibe. That's the best part of Jersey. That's why I say it's hard to deal with what's going on in Dolton, because I'm not used to that breed of person. We don't want everybody to be like us. That shit corny. We don't. If we see somebody on our vibe doing the same thing we doing, we like, oh, he a cornball. Oh, they don't have no nothing. They don't have no talent. They don't, like, you whack. I'm talking hood. I'm talking Jersey. But that's how we look at it. That's why I'm so like, you don't want them to be them. You don't want. What's wrong with y'all? That shit is hot. I love even one of the first content creators that I was talking to, and we don't talk because she decided to be part of them. We had nothing in common where it came to culture wise, but I loved her too. I loved who she was. She told me about her Romanian history. Girl, I'm talking about you and how I loved you and listened to your stories about your family. It was so good about your aunt being connected to castles and shit. I was listening. I was listening because I loved to hear about different things. That's why I don't like what goes on in Dolton and Thornton. You're stopping people from being fucking great. I got a little tear because I miss her a little bit. But she decided, just like Super Ain't Producer, to play me for these YouTube streets, for a political party and affiliation that ain't even a part of her. But I appreciated that relationship because it showed me that I can definitely talk to anyone that was not from this United States. Not out here. Definitely from a different race. And why I'm tearing up, girl, let that shit go. I'll be having to tell myself, let that shit go. And I think she was an amazing person because she's still a good person. I think she just let her affiliations define who she is. And you lost a lot too, girl. I heard it. You lost a lot behind Dolton. And that's because the spirit of hate was behind your actions, and God's taking away shit from you. You know what I'm talking about. Got a little deep. That person know what I'm talking about still got love for you. Just like when y'all came in my comment and said, oh, you heard what happened to this person, that person ain't talking. I don't wish hurt on nobody who hurt me, but I will tell. Just because I'm telling don't mean I hate you. I'm telling the truth. I don't wish hurt on nobody who have hurt me, because I that's not how I was taught to pray. That's not how you get good karma. You don't wish death on people. You let God get them. Like, you like God, put them in correction. Show them the error in their ways. Let their mind dwell on what they have done so much that it puts them in correction. That's how I prayed on Perez. Maybe that's why he did what he did. I don't know what it is, but that's just what it is. And that's what I'm praying on Carlton. And I'm praying on anybody who has something against me. And if I got to pray on you, that's a problem. Because I try not to. Nobody moved me that much to pray on you. So that's why I say y'all need to pick and choose y'all battles, because I really don't pay no mind. But if I have to pray on you because you're attacking me, or you're stopping my income, or you're sending demons my way, then that's when you're gonna feel the wrath of the God of Yahweh, the God of the Hebrews. Believe it or not. Don't fuck around. Get on my team. Somebody was like this too. I'm gonna go see what's up with my son. Somebody was saying this too. They was like, oh, the last live. They was like, oh, I learned about the Levites. I hope y'all guys did. I was like, I didn't want to get distracted and go into it, but I hope you did. And you part of the Levi family, you definitely have that spiritual covenant. The Levites were pretty much the priests of the Hebrews. We were the one that held the covenant. We were the one that prayed directly to Yahweh, Yahshua, God. I mean, not Yahshua wasn't born, but God. That was before Jesus was born. We were that conduit, but we literally messed up. We became vain. We didn't do the rituals right. We did some things against God, just like what I say Judah did, Benjamin did, all of the tribes did something bad, and even Esau did. But the Levites, we have a spiritual covenant where we are more prophecies. We see futures, we see things from a different way, and we put it together, and we're supposed to bring God's word down to the people. And that's what made me understand myself more in the foundations of me. Because I was like, why do I always want to teach people? Why since I was a little girl, I used to be like, God is good, God is good. I couldn't understand why I always had this spirit of that. And it's because I'm connected to the Levites. So I can smell demons. I can. And that's directly me connected to me literally growing up under my grandmother who was practicing voodoo and she didn't know it was bad. That I literally to this day on her like kryptonite. They don't know. These people, some people practice shit, don't even know. We got stuff in the handle right now. She like, okay. I like just, we got family things. I'm gonna go to the Catholic church and go pray. I was like, no, 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 no. No, grandma. No. Just you, Jesus. You, Jesus. She like, huh? I said, no, you don't need nobody else to pray for you because you don't know their intent. And then that made her kind of understood. Because I can't tell her, all the motherfuckers evil. Don't you do that. They probably don't even want you to, what you praying for. Be careful, guys. These pastors, preachers, same thing. Your friends, be careful. You think they have your best intent in mind and their intentions is against you. So I told her, like, no, no, no. And my grandma like, okay, I just me and Jesus. We just gonna pray and we gonna make sure. I said, that's right. So I have that directly what I'm fighting. Recorrect my family lineage. And a lot of y'all motherfuckers doing the same thing out here. Y'all Geechee from Florida. Out there from New Orleans. That's witchcraft. Y'all been tricked. What else? Santa Maria. How can I say? The Freemasons and the Eastern Stars, they're doing the same thing that I'm just explaining to you. But they think they're doing it not like us, like they not savages because they in political seats. You're doing voodoo. You're casting spells. And the people are going to stop you. Real. This is shit that they don't want you to put together. It's real. It's spiritual warfare here. You got to stay prayed up. That's why I say it don't matter what they do to me too. Since I realized who is my Lord and Savior and how badass he is, for real, nothing y'all can send my way can work. They have sent stuff my way, and I have went through spiritual warfare. I went through a lot, and I knew it. I knew it. One of the people that I loved the most, they dealt with altars in this shit. And I'm like, yo, you fuck. In my head, I tried to ignore it and be like y'all, like, well, that's not that person. But then see how that person, the fruits that they produced, I said, that bitch is a witch. Oh, shit. Be careful, y'all. That's why God sent me. I'm telling you, I'm like Jonah and Nineveh. I'm trying to tell you, I'm dealing with witches, warlocks, and the spirit of war that want to keep y'all suppressed. Y'all got to come up with a plan. And that plan is to document. Because guess what? These spiritual covenants are all based in contracts. And what you write and what you say. Your word, what you write, what you say, how you do it is spiritual contracts. And you acquiesce to this. You're acquiescing to spiritual contracts and deities with behaviors once you support them. You acquiesce to that demon that they are worshiping. Remember where they say like these rappers, they be having these demonic concerts and things, and then you had Uzi Vert. Y'all don't know. I pay attention to everything. Uzi Vert was arguing with his peoples. Go look at that. He was arguing with his fans, saying y'all fucking stupid because y'all saying I worship the devil, but y'all coming to hell with me because y'all worship me and sing my shit. That's just like these politicians. You worship them and you're saying what they're saying. Black magic. That's the same thing. It's just not a rap song. It's just their words that's controlling you and condemning you into hell. Does that make sense? Pick and choose. All right, babes. My son is done. He just texted me. I thank y'all for staying and chopping it up with me. Y'all know what my goal was, to be transparent, tell y'all the truth. They went on the hate train. They disliked my videos to get me out of the algorithm because I said those things that I told y'all about. At the end of the day, I still got love for the people who I just said. I named them, write it down, take a picture. But I would never kiss y'all ass. It would never control me. Again, I'm asking for people, if y'all out there and y'all see Mother Mary talking, record it. Listen to what she's saying. She's going to save y'all. She knows the ins and the outs. And she fucked with the Dolton police station. She know what I'm talking about. She know what I'm talking about. It shit need to be fixed. And now she at that age where she can defend herself, but it's going to be a time where she's going to be defenseless. And these people who she worked so hard to be with and, support, she will hope that they have the right intentions. And I'm not speaking on Mary because I haven't spoke to her, but this is what I'm believing. This is why I think she moved the way she moved, and she moved with integrity, because she know that she's going to get old, and this is a system she's going to have to fall back on and leave for her kids. But these other motherfuckers not even thinking about that. They thinking about their self right now. They're thinking about, I bought, what did they say? I bought tires off of you. I bought tires off of making commentary about you. Pick and choose, y'all. It's real. It's real. With that shit right? Wow. But I'm the bad guy. I love you guys. Thank you for your support. I'm going to be uploading today. I might go live. Is this you telling me to come? You said stop. Oh, black hand. I can't see it. I love you, black man, but you need a sign that's limed. These people stopping like they doing road work. And his hand was like this, and I can't see what the hell it was. Then he dark. He black. I like dark men. He black, like his hair. You can't even see the difference between his. Can I come? Okay, between his dreads and his face. I like me some black men. I'm sorry, I love black men. He black. I'm just. I love it. I like dark skinned men. I wanted my son to be dark. Anyway, love you guys. I'm just going off on a tangent. Thank you for letting me get this off, so I don't have to even drop any hints throughout my really, my real lives where we doing deep dives. I'm going to get back into the content that I've been making, my deep dives. We got some things coming up. Hopefully I could go live tonight. If I can't go live tonight, that means that this my seminar wore me out. But that don't mean that I'm not going to do the research I need to do. So I got to do some more research because I've got some new names. I got some new complaints. Shout out to my new residents, what are we going to call you? The Levi family? Dolton Levi family, because it's a free. Yo, y'all got fire. Why every resident that come to me, y'all be blah, 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 blah. Y'all be cursing motherfuckers out and got me to be like, no, don't do it. I told y'all, trustees, I'll be helping y'all out. People be wanting to give fire to y'all asses, and I'll be like, no, don't do that. That be the shit I'm on. So just listen to Grace Levi when y'all telling y'all to calm down. Just give me the fire, and I'll get myself in trouble, and then y'all just come back and make sure that I could get back in the algorithm. But because I want y'all to be safe, and I don't want people to go on a hate train against you guys like they did Cassandra, that's why I say mind your mouth. Let me talk this shit, okay? And y'all come out and do what y'all need to do. You know who I'm talking about in the background. I at least talked to 3 people in the last 24 hours that were telling me some stuff based on my live. They were prompted to call me. Thank you for not being afraid, because they still sick of it. They still sick of everybody. And everybody, just know you wasn't the only one that called me. They really sick of it. And trustees, y'all be mad at me, and I'll be keeping people at bay. I'll be telling them, I'll be praying for them, tell them behave. They want to come tear y'all new ass, even today. But I won't let them. I love you guys. Support Mother Mary. Please record everything she say, because I think she's going to be saying a lot of important stuff, okay? And I do hope that Dinesh replace Holmes. I was the first to say it. Dinesh replace Holmes. I would love to see Dinesh and House work together. I would love to see masculine men come in and do what they have to do without yelling, gossiping, and shit. We need more men like House and Dinesh. Word. Have a good day. Talk to you later.